Hello ladies and gentlemen, TwinklePhoenix here, so let's talk about the SSA. So we definitely know right now that in the SSA we have 4 confirmed members, but that's not quite true. We've got 2 official members and 2 interns, meaning they're not officially part of the SSA yet until they completed their training. Henry was not an official member yet of the SSA. Being an intern, he was technically learning the ropes and getting used to it. If you notice in the image with the team, you'll see that Greg has a badge on him that says the SSA, plus he's got a small pin that says HG. I don't know. I really don't know. Unless it's supposed to be a different way around. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Head something. Head genius? I don't know. Lisa has an SSA badge as well, but her one does not contain the other weird pin that Greg has. Now, we know Henry disappeared. We know that Greg mentions there were other staff. In his first phone call on the remastered, he mentions that we normally have other staff do this, but we're having you doing it instead. We did have another intern, but yeah. Anyway, he knows what happened to Henry. He knows. He knows what became of Henry. And you're the next sacrificial lamb. Isn't that nice? I don't trust the SSI, folks. Just don't trust them. Now, we know that Henry disappeared. Although Lisa clearly is a proper official member of the SSA, in the previous log, she was talking about, they hadn't seen any field work. It was first time out. But there were other teams as well, and we don't know if they went out and researched, and we don't know how much of the game has changed. But, let's keep in mind, if you noticed, in the very first phone call with Greg makes it 100% clear that you are not to mess with the equipment. You touch that, there'll be trouble. Now, Henry lost a camera, and Lisa sounded really frustrated. She said, we have to go back to go get it. Pirate's Cavern. Now, if he's an intern, he wants to make a good impression on his first day. First day out in the field. And then he goes and loses a camera. So obviously he'd wandered off to the place where he lost the camera to go and retrieve it. But unfortunately, maybe he stumbled across something. Maybe Lisa and Greg were using this as an excuse so they could go off into other areas. It's possible Henry picked something up he shouldn't have. Remember, the unknown white figure / God said there's someone that they stole from them. That maybe Greg and Lisa stole something. So then the suits, who were well behaved at the start, letting them come up and look at them, behaving, watching them, observing them. But after Lisa and Greg stole something, it's possible that's why they then went after Henry, who was off by himself. That it was to teach them a lesson. An eye for an eye, maybe. Either that or Henry picked up something he shouldn't have, and unfortunately, the face just happened to come along and go,
I like this one. I like his eyeballs. Little peepers, I'm going to take your eyeballs. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll live without them. You can then come and live with me and my family here.
I think. I don't know. But Greg definitely said that there were other staff members. And he said, unfortunately, we would have one of our staff take over, but an intern will have to do. Meaning, it can't just be Lisa and Greg. There are other members that he has not mentioned. But Greg and Lisa are probably the head of the department. But why are they willing to risk an intern but not a member of staff? Meaning they value their members more, but the intern is expendable. Henry was expendable. Again, I don't know whether Greg did indeed care at all for Henry, or even Lisa did. Because the newest log we received from him contradicts everything we know. Not once did Greg mention about... Not phoning and Mickey. Not once did he mention about Henry, yet he was talking about phoning and Mickey. I mean, he was on the island. He wasn't panicked. He wasn't acting the way he did in the other logs. But according to the other logs, it was the first time they'd gone there. What the heck changed between the first log in July to the other logs in July? Why isn't the Greg we hear in that one the same as the other one? The attitude's completely different. The way he talks is completely different. He doesn't mention Henry. He only mentions Lisa. I don't trust them. That's all I have to say. But that would mean there's definitely other members, other staff. Meaning, it's possible Henry might not have been the first to get hurt, or die, or be missing, or be kidnapped. The Soaps might have kidnapped him. The face is like,
let's just kidnap this one. I really like him. I like his eyeballs. Come on, Vernon, Mickey. Help me with this one. I can't, move very fast. I'm a lot smaller than I seem. Come on, don't worry. Vernon won't take your head off. He has fun taking his own off. Don't worry. Just follow me. I'm completely friendly and, nice up. No, control yourself. Don't go for his eyeballs. Come on, we'll go for a cup of tea. We'll go